An empty campus. A bell that rings for no one. A sign of the times in 2020, as the world of education is faced with stay-at-home orders due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But look a little closer, and you can still see students learning, parents guiding their children, teachers tapping into their creativity. If you listen a little harder, you'll still hear friends celebrating, and the school choir singing its alma mater. An empty campus is not a closed campus. There is still life here. 7 years ago, the campus at St. Francis of Assisi Catholic School showed a different scene. School leaders had just reshaped its infrastructure, and the community was on board. Everyone was invested in a new vision to bring the school forward. The result, over time, was an inspired school, driven by technology, talents, and an empowering mindset.
We began to intentionally approach our mission and our purpose of developing students as disciples with a forward-thinking perspective that we commonly refer to as growth mindset. Everyone learned to embrace challenges, persist despite obstacles, to see effort as the path to mastery, to learn from criticism, and be inspired by others' success. We phased in additional bandwidth, put more devices in the hands of students, improved filtering, hired additional tech support staff, and a teacher dedicated to innovative thinking. We also provided our students access to applications and programs that allowed them to lead the learning. It has been an exciting time.
Just as their efforts began to gain momentum, the coronavirus broke out and brought the world to a standstill. Schools across the world were told to close their doors. Families were asked to stay at home for the safety of themselves and for others. How would learning carry on in this unrivaled uncertainty?
When we found out that this was going to be longer than 2 weeks and we would not physically be returning to the classroom with our students, it was a tough pill to swallow. Our hearts were heavy. But I'm so proud of our students and their parents and how they've persevered during this very difficult time.
These days, the location of their classrooms may have changed, but their approach to learning hasn't. With each unprecedented turn, the community of St. Francis discovered new abilities. Instead of stalling progress, the challenge has only fueled their desire to be better.
We didn't know that we were preparing for this scenario, but being prepared has allowed us to respond with strength. We adapted and reimagined learning in a matter of days.
All of us have made new discoveries about how to teach and how students learn.
At St. Francis, it appears that struggle and success can occur together.
We have come to understand that distance learning isn't the opposite of in-person learning. Learning is at the root of both.
What could have been perceived as a limitation has actually been a catalyst for growth.
I wholeheartedly believe that St. Francis of Assisi Catholic School strives to constantly evolve with the landscape of learning. This is the landscape right now, so we have evolved. The future will be different, and we will continue to evolve with it. We will continue to reimagine learning, so our students can be limitless in their education, resilient and adaptable to challenge, and continue to dare to dream big about who God is calling each of them to be.